What's up, guys? It's me, the athletic brony, FritzRolle732, and as always, how do you do? You doing good? Alright. So, before I get on to this episode, you guys, I just have a quick announcement. I am a bit behind schedule at the moment, you guys. Like, I have already seen 4 movies, these past coming weeks, and I haven't done a review on any one of them yet. And so, what I'm planning to do is 4 episodes all in one day. And if that doesn't work out, I'm planning to do 3 episodes today and 1 episode tomorrow. Or just to be, I think this would be the best thing, two and two. Yeah, I think I would stick with two and two. But don't worry, you'll still get. Something tells me all those episodes will be in by tomorrow. That will just depend on how good this internet connection is. Seriously, though, you guys, moving into my new academy, the only thing that's bad about it is the internet connection. Like, seriously, the episode of the Cars 3 and the Samurai Jack review, that took 4 days to upload because I was stuck here. Seriously, it was just really bad. And when I did the Milo Pony movie review, it took like literally days to upload. And when I got back to my house, I just needed 15% left of uploading, and it only took 10 minutes. Seriously, this internet connection in my new academy really sucks. Anyway, enough bickering. Let's start reviewing. So, for this episode, you guys, is the new Despicable Me movie out of the whole film series, Despicable Me 3. And of course, you may ask, was this the best movie out of the whole film series? And the answer is no, it was not. It was actually the worst movie of the whole film series, you guys. And I'm not saying that as if it was bad. It actually was pretty good. I mean, if I would rate it, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. And of course, if I rated it on IMDb, it would be a 7 out of 10. So, yeah. And so here are the things that I loved and liked about the film. Like, here are the positives and the negatives, you guys. The positives are a few of the characters I liked. Like, for example, I loved Balthasar Brat. Like, he was my favorite character in the movie. Like, I really wish we could have seen more of him. Like, it would have been awesome to see more of him. And Trey Parker did an outstanding job portraying that character, and he did a really good job voice acting him. Like, he was just flat out amazing. Like, I loved his character. Like, I really wish we could have seen more of him. And speaking of Balthasar Bratz, I mean, that scene where he was stealing that expensive diamond, that song, Michael Jackson's Bad, that was perfectly used. Like, there wouldn't have been any other song that would be used in that scene other than that. Like, seriously, that song was perfectly used. I give so much credit to the people who put that song in there. I get, like, bravo. I tip my hat to you guys. I so approve. And speaking of approve, I mean, I did hear some Randy Marsh and some other, voices that Trey Parker does on South Park when he was talking in Balthasar Bratt's voice. And, as a South Park fan, I approve. Like, I also approve with that. So, Trey Parker, you did a fantastic job, as well as the people who worked on the Michael Jackson song and try to get it in there. Bravo. Just bravo. And as for other characters, Kristen Wiig. Kristen Wiig's character, Lucy Wilde, I loved how they put a bit more character development in her and how she becomes, how she tries to become, a better mother to, her daughters and, and also a better wife with Gru. Like, I like that. I really like the character development that those, like, the people that are working on this movie are trying to do. Like, I really enjoy that. And as for other characters, oh my gosh, you guys, I actually noticed this until the credits. There was actually a character named after me. There was a character named Fritz that was in the movie, and it was voiced by Steve Coogan, who is also known in Despicable Me as Special Agent Ramsbottom. Bottom. Anyway, and his role was the butler of Drew, and I thought, I was like, wow. And again, it was just mind blowing just to see my name in like the credits, even though it was a character. It was still mind blowing. I absolutely loved it, you guys. Like, I was just so mind blown. I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like, seriously, yeah. And of course, the animation in the movie was really good as well. So that was also another thing that was really good. Now, here are the negatives. Speaking of Drew, his character, I half like him, but at the same time, I dislike him. Like, I half dislike him, half like him. Like, the thing is, he was really annoying in, like, the beginning and the middle. Like, he was just flat out annoying. Sometimes he acted like a man child. And this is coming from a brony, you guys. Like, seriously. And I'm calling you norms out because I heard all that chat, in some documentary and news, like about normal people like calling us bronies like complete man childs and and all that and stuff. Well, you want to know something, all you norms? You know who's a real man child? Gru's brother Drew. Like, he was kind of acting a bit like a man child, like, to be honest, in some scenes. However, once you get up to the end, you start to get, that's the part where you start to get used to him, and he's actually not that bad. Which, I'm like, okay, I accept it. And that was like the part where I saw this and I was like, okay, I accept it. He is actually should be a part of the group, so he's fine. Anyway, so as for any other negatives, let me think. Oh yeah, and the minions, they weren't actually used that much as well, and I really wish we could have seen more of the minions there. Like, there were some scenes with the minions that were really good. I just really wish we could have seen more of them. And also the subplots with the girls, they were really unnecessary. Like the subplot where Edith and Agnes try to find a real life unicorn, that wasn't really necessary. And also that subplot with Margot was also unnecessary as well. But oh well, I guess they just wanted to add some extra time, which I understand. And one last thing that I also disliked was just Jenny Slate's character, Valerie Da Vinci. Like, she was just a straight up she was just so obnoxious, and even her physical appearance was like, ugh. Like, I got a good glimpse of her in the movie. I mean, I did see her in the trailer, but I barely saw her. Like, she was only there in the trailer for like half a second. But when I got a good glimpse of her in the movie, I was like, ugh. Like, seriously. And also, she just acts like a straight up douche. Like, seriously. But anyway, and I guess that's about it. So, 7.5 out of 10, I give this one. With that being said, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you dislike it, which I hope you don't. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, click up here. And if you want to check out all my movie reviews, click down here. And if you want to get notified, click on the bell and all as well. Also, follow me on Instagram at FritzRolle732. And with that being said, I tip my hat to you guys for a good show. And I'll see you guys later in the future. See ya!